If you are still hurting, if you're still wanting your ex, if you're still feeling insecure or unworthy, then baby girl, you are not ready to date. If you are going through financial challenges, if you've had a death recently, then baby, you're not ready to date. Clock out. Just sit on the bench for a second, do some healing, proper healing. And I'm setting things up so that no matter where you're at, I have something for you so that I'll be able to offer something that is so effective no matter wherever your income bracket is. Just hold on to that. We'll be rolling that out soon. But you gotta effectively heal. You gotta get the right guidance so that you can properly heal, so that you can just end the cycle, baby. That's the goal. You want to end the cycle. Now, I say this with so much love, okay? Because I hear this every day with somebody like Shay. You know, I watch all the videos, I found somebody, and it is my hope and prayer that it works out and that he continues to treat you like a queen. But in the same token, while you're in this relationship, my recommendation is that you still do the work on you to heal you. Because if he is a good guy and you are still dealing with love blocks, then you're gonna either A, sabotage your relationship subconsciously because part of you isn't in alignment with the relationship. So you won't be able to hold the energetic alignment or space for the relationship. Or B, the relationship will turn toxic and it won't work. Because you guys also post on my videos, I did everything you said, I attracted a guy, and then he ended up cheating on me or ghosting me or mistreating me, and none of that stuff matters. And I'm like, ma'am, I need you to sit all the way down because I told you that my advice will work with helping you to attract a man. But your love blocks is gonna determine what kind of man you are attracting. You can't skip the process of healing your specific love blocks, and the videos are not designed to do that. There is no way that I would be able to help you to heal your specific love blocks through videos. It's a process. Every man has three faces. He has the public face. First of all, when you meet somebody, you know you're meeting their representative, right? You're not meeting the real them. That psychology teaches you that. With anybody that you're meeting, you're not meeting them. You're not meeting their shadow. You're not meeting their fears. You're not meeting their doubts. You're not meeting their insecurities. You're not meeting their childhood traumas. You're not meeting any of that. You're meeting the mask that covers all of that, the secret conversations that they're having with themselves. You're meeting the presentation of them so that you will want them, so that you will accept them, so that you will like them, okay? It is like a tribal behavior so that you will be accepted, so that you will be loved, so that you will survive. It's a survival mechanism that we as human beings have been designed to do. So people put on their public mask when they meet you, so you don't know him. So if you are jumping in bed with a stranger who it seems like you have chemistry with, it seems like you have a connection with, and you haven't given yourself a chance to know him, that's how you ended up sleeping with the enemy. That's how you end up waking up with the devil, because you didn't give yourself a chance to allow his mask to fall off. And oftentimes as you get deeper in getting to know somebody, then you start to learn who they really are. You start to learn what they don't show publicly. You start to see their secret face. And their secret face includes their fears, their doubts, their hurts, their issues, their insecurities. Their secret face is their dark side. Now, when you get into a relationship, you're gonna see a private face, okay? The private face is not the secret face. The secret face goes deeper. The private face is what they will show you when it's just them with friends, maybe with family. Like, you will get to see a side of them that the public won't see, that only their family and their friends will see. That's how you see the secret face. There's things that their sister or their cousins or their close friends know about them and their personality that nobody else knows. However, there's a secret side to them that nobody, unless people who are intimately close to them, will see or know about them. And if you don't give yourself, again, time to be able to see that secret face, ma'am, before you marry somebody. You should never marry anybody until you see their secret face. And everybody has one. And then if you see their secret face and you're like, I could deal with that. Like, I can live with that for the rest of my life, with that secret side of them, their shadow self, then you can marry them. Now, for some of you, this is the reason why it's so important to heal your love blocks, because some of you, their secret side is like Diddy, okay? You got a man that's up there having freak offs and doing all kinds of crazy things, and somehow, because of the trauma that happened to you, you think that mess is normal. You think that mess is okay. And then you end up accepting that you can tolerate a man who is a swinger or sleeps with other women or is polygamous or he's doing all kinds of freaky stuff. I know of women, plenty of stories with what I do in my Love Mastery agency, women that have come to me who their mothers allowed their fathers to sleep with them. I ain't gonna go too deep into that. I know women who allowed their husbands to sleep with their stepdaughters or other people in their house, okay? Their nieces. So again, it's so important for you to heal because subconscious mind will have you accepting behaviors that has been normalized that isn't normal. It's not okay. How do you know if a man is in the pull away phase versus if he is dating other women? You don't. You don't, ma'am. Part of the pull away phase can be that he is dating other women. Catch this. I'm getting ready to say something that's going to blow your whole mind. But before I say what I'm getting ready to say, because I already know I'm going to lose half of y'all. I know that half of y'all are going to not like what it is that I'm going to say. Let me say this. When I did my dating experiment 20 years ago, when I was doing my research to figure out how can I trigger a man to chase me, to pour into me, to want to earn me, to want to make me happy long term. How can I trigger a man to do that so that I can be able to increase my options? Because if I can increase my options, then that means that I will increase the quantity of quality men that I can choose from. And throughout this dating experiment, I started to understand the psychology of men and how they operate. As I was studying biologically how men are wired to fall for a woman. And I realized there's a lot of things that women instinctively do that turn men off and that sabotage a relationship. I also learned that there's two types of men, masculine men and men who are feminized. And you can try all day long to convince a feminized man to love you right, and ma'am, you will be disappointed, okay? Either you're just going to accept the fact that this man just wants you to pour into him and do for him, or you move on to the kind of man that is going to be a man that wants to pour in, protect you, and do for you, and be willing to earn your heart. But I also learned that it's a certain kind of mindset that triggers a man to want to be that kind of man that will run through a wall for you. And that mindset is a mindset of a woman who is so much in her feminine, powerful, confident energy that when she's dating a man, she don't give a hoo-ha who he's seeing. As a matter of fact, when I was doing my dating experiment, when I started understanding this and learning this, I didn't give a good damn who he was dating. First of all, he wasn't getting the cookies. He wasn't getting the cherry pie. He wasn't getting the walnuts, okay? He wasn't getting the kibbles and bits, the Scooby snacks, all right? The peach cobbler. He wasn't getting any of that because I would never give away my benefits to somebody who hasn't even earned the job. And I understood that once I gave away my benefit, I gave away my power. Once I gave away what drove a man, because I understood that it was his testosterone, his sex hormone that drives him to chase. Once I gave that away, then there's nothing else. Like, what else is he going to chase? So I'm not giving that away. What I'm giving away is the Build-A-Bears that are on here hating on the fact that you ladies are learning what it is that you're learning, that is so insecure because he understands that not only can he not afford you mentally, emotionally, or mentally, that he can't afford you financially. So then he doesn't want you to learn what it is that you're learning right now. So I didn't care what he was doing in his personal time. I didn't care if he was dating. I wanted him to date other women. I want you to. First of all, we're both single. As I was dating multiple men, as you should be dating at least 3 men at a time, because ladies, your time is valuable. Your time is worth more than money. You can always get more money, but you can't get more time. And a woman's time is way more valuable than a man's time because her ability to procreate is much shorter. Her time period to procreate is way shorter than a man's. And When she does settle down and she does end up in a committed relationship that leads to marriage and she starts having kids, her earning potential starts to reduce. So she has a reduced amount of time with her earning potential. So she has to be wise with her time.